Hi, lovely replayers. The title of our stream today is Breathe, Pause and Breathe. So before I start, let's just take a breath and let's make sure we're sitting comfortably and welcome. So glad that you can join me on the replay. It's a great time. It's just 2 hours of the week, but it's part of a real rhythm for the week. I share people that have been inspiring me, and I share things that I've seen, things that I've read, the crafts I've been doing. So it's lovely. It's lovely that we can spend this time together. Doesn't everybody seems to be, it feels like it, jelly plating at the moment. And I've been doing some jelly printing on paper, but I thought I was so encouraged that the fabric postcard I made for Carol at the Magical Touch Studio got all the way to Canada. I thought I'm going to print some more fabric and send some more postcards. And there's Dar. Good morning, Dar. So nice to see you. Look at your lovely face there. And Angie. Angie popped in to say hi. Angie, so nice to see you. So nice to see you. Stacey, good morning and welcome. Yes, it's afternoon. Welcome to a live. It's wonderful. We've been chatting in the comments section, haven't we, Stacey? And I found your lovely work on Instagram. I will pop a link so people can find you. It's Stacey's first time in chat, so a lovely welcome to you. And here comes, I write everything down, Stacey, so I don't forget. Oh, here's Marilyn. Good morning, Marilyn. So nice to see you. And oh, and there's Janet. Janet USA. Really nice to see you. Kimberly's coming in and saying good morning to lovely little Freddie. Freddie is exhausted. Beth, I shared pictures with Beth. Hi, Beth. And Joe. We had my fur nephew Cooper staying for the weekend. Oh my goodness, he was exhausting but lovely. Such a blessing, just like a little child, really. And there's Kathy. Kathy, welcome to the live. It's so nice to see you. Kathy's been chatting to me as well in the comments, and you've been watching some other videos and doing some slow stitching, so welcome. I hope this goes well today with the people that want to do some slow stitching, and there'll be lots of other things too. Oh, Barbara's coming in and saying hi to myself and the whole crew. Flo, Mo, can you see Flo? Oh, Flo, move over slightly. I never know where the camera is. Flo and Mo, Colin the Cuckoo Clock, and of course, last but not least, oh, lovely Freddie, exhausted Freddie. And there's Cheryl, healing vibes to you. And is Pierre home yet? And there's Janet B. Oh, come on in, everybody. Oh, it's so lovely. Ah, I can't believe it. Well, I was just talking to the replayers and saying, what a wonderful rhythm to my week this is. Yes, I scream, and then during the week I gather lots of thoughts and feelings and crafts and do lots of different things, and then I like to share it with you on a Monday, and then the whole cycle starts again. I love it. I have a good old tidy up of the desk on a Sunday, pop all those bits down on postcards and journal pages. Look at that, it's right. So what am I doing? I am Thanks, Jana. Oh, lovely warm welcomes to everybody. So lovely to see everybody. I've got fabric medium here. Now, you can use fabric paints. You can also use Posca pens. The idea of using the fabric medium is because it makes it's not too rigid, the cloth, the material. This is cotton, so then you'll be able to put a needle through if you want to do some slow stitching. These are just little bits that lovely textures and nothing. I'm not a great jelly plater. I've been trying. There's Julia. Good morning, Julia. And Pam. Pam and Misty. Hi. So nice to see you. If you see that I'm missing anybody and not welcoming anybody, so 1 drop of paint to 2 drops of fabric medium. You can get it in various makes. Just mix it in and then let's see what we do. Oh, keep up the prayers for, yeah, till you're not better yet. Shingles, and it's so painful. Our heart goes out to you, lovely Cheryl. How lovely. And let's have a piece. Instead of paper, I've got, gosh, look at this lovely bit that was left. Let's roll some fabric paint on here. I thought this would make a great snippet roll. Oh, yes. I'm going to be doing some printing on here. How lovely. And I've got some backing paper here, so nothing's wasted. Right, what am I going to print? I'm going to put some of the PM Artist Studios. I'm going to put some of their little butterflies they've kindly sent me. They said, so let me just put my phone on silent. Do forgive me. Oh, it dropped on there, so I'm going to leave it there. How about that? And I'm going to put some little hearts with the heart bubble wrap that Laura gave me, sent through the post. Oh, doesn't that look gorgeous on there? Now, as I say, I am no expert, so that's really lovely. Rest at ease. I am no expert. There's lots of technical terms. But I thought, oh, it's just so nice to have your own printed fabric, and where you've got maybe outlines of butterflies, you could do some stitches and on there. I thought that would make a nice postcard. There's Mary Berry from New York City, and Becky Waters. If I've missed, I was concentrating on these lovely butterflies. If I missed you, would you mind saying hi again in chat? Because I don't like to miss you all. And that gives, is that a negative image? Now there's plenty room for sewing and stitching in that. How lovely. And let me just pull one of these butterflies up and let's see if there's any paint left on there that will come off there. Oh, there was. Well, how wonderful. Place it on there. Of course, the image is the wrong way round, but you just get a little bit of, oh, lovely. And this is a swallowtail butterfly. There we are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, this isn't expert, but for me, look at that. Let me put something behind there so you've got a chance to see. Look how beautiful that'll look on a postcard, just cut out. Oh, yes, Freddie's here, Mary. So nice to see you. Oh. So I am actually really pleased with that. It doesn't take a lot to please me. I have been seeing some amazing jelly printing. So now I have this, but one should really let it dry maybe before you put another colour on, but probably that's not going to happen. Oh, thanks, Bear. I do like the butterflies. Let's just put that painty bit on there. I'm going to put some white on. Oh, don't forget, Janet, you're painting on fabric, so you need. Yes, Janet, Pierre is back from Canada. Oh, welcome home, Pierre. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Oh, Teresa's in the balcony. Hi, Teresa. There's a lovely comfy chair. Actually, it's just over there. Lovely comfy chair with a tartan rug on it. Let's just put some of the paint medium here. Let's pop a little bit of purple on as well. Now, because I think for my slow stitching, and if you're doing it on paper and making painty papers, you can't go wrong. I have been watching PM Artist Studio and Bran, and there's some people that have got a lot of practice on the jelly plate. I'm not that practiced. Oh, hi, Anne. I'm mixing fabric medium into acrylic paint and seeing if I can get some lovely images onto fabric for my slow stitching. And I have been catching up on Anne's live stream and Mary's live stream from yesterday. Got some fabric here. Let's just roll off on some of this. Who knows when you might need to make a purple heart? Who knows? Oh. There we are. Right, let's pop some. I have got some corrugated card, and I was just in the middle of making a pattern on that, and it was time to go live. So I threw the papers on the floor, and let's. Ooh, lovely. It's just a case of playing, and I will leave links below to all the people that are doing amazing, amazing jelly printing. I'm here to say, have a go. Have a go. Just have a go. And let's see. Let's see. And I bet you can get these little things that you rub. Oh, I'm missing chat. There's lovely Carol and Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer, I love the pictures of your beautiful vintage sewing machines that you shared. Now, Jennifer, it's amazing that you're healing and restoring. I think it's quite symbolic that you are healing and restoring these sewing machines. Trish, good morning. Thank goodness I saw you. I found that so hard when I missed you out in chat that time ago. Give Trish a lovely welcome for me. Gail Ann, good morning to you, and Janice, who is getting ready for work. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. I'm wondering whether I'm going to get on with fabric better than I do jelly printing with paper, because who's been practicing with paper and then the paper actually sticks? You have to brayer it down so much to get it off, if brayering is the right word. I don't know whether it is. And then I've had trouble with the paper sticking. Oh, Pam and Misty, yes, Cheshire Cat is dark. Oh, Janet, so you getting ready for work? Let's peel that back, see what we've got. We've got some texture Did we ever get any butterflies? Oh, we haven't got the images of the butterflies, but we've got some of the teal in the background. Oh, look at all that lovely cake that Mary is sharing with us. How lovely. How lovely. Oh, Beth got happy mail from Jennifer. Oh, Janet B, it's so lovely. Janet B, Janet USA and Janet UK. Thank you, thank you. Let me, oh, and I've still got some, oh, it's interesting. The gold isn't coming up. I've still got some nice bits on the plate. Okay, let me just share. Patty, good morning. Absolute fun, absolute fun. I will go over that in a minute, but I want to share with you something because I know that I'm not alone. I know that I'm not alone. I have been watching all these amazing videos and streams and live streams of people doing their jelly printing. And I'm going to say, and I lift my hands up. I think I wanted to get instant results. I know that some of these people are printmakers by trade. I know that some people have practiced a lot, but I got a little discouraged this week, and I think if I share that with you, I'm sure other people are in the same boat. Oh, Patty, it is a lovely colour, isn't it? Thank you so much. There's Peter. Good morning, Peter. Sharing more with you later about Ben, but I'm just going to share this. Your jelly plate is in Missouri, where you spend the second half of the year. Ah, yes. Some people use silicone mats from the Dollar Tree, I do believe, Kathy. Yes, yes. Let me just share with you. So I've been watching how you build up the layers, but this is one of the more successful ones. What other ones I've ripped up for paper, the painted paper, but this is when I've been layering up on the plate, and then I pull it and the paper gets stuck to the plate. It's a case of practice. It's a case of practice. But I just wanted to share that I did become discouraged at times, but you know, I pushed on through. I pushed on through. I got Colin says, Janet, don't get discouraged. Have I tried a Freddie paw print on the gel plate? I haven't, Cheryl, but I did take a drew round I don't know if I want to get paint on his feet. I could try a washable ink, but what I did was on a muddy towel once, I traced around his paw print. So I can always put a paw print on people's happy mail. Mary, yes. Has anybody else used anything other than a jelly plate with success? And I know you can make your own, but sometimes you just don't want to. Is there an easy option for Kathy? In chat. Happy eclipse full moon, Marilyn, who was up yesterday evening to see the full moon. I know Carol on Anne's stream yesterday got you did a beautiful painting, Carol. You really did. Ah, yes. So this is the nearest I get to a Freddie paw print. It is an actual tracing of his real paw, and I can put the ink or the paint on that. Let's do a Freddie paw print on here to incorporate into a postcard. Full moon yesterday, and a week ago the planets lined up. So this was when I was trying to do some amazing layering like Devon does. I will leave that in the link. So I kept it after that. I kept them a little bit a little bit simpler, and just experimented with leaves and paint. So yes, the reason he is adorable. He's had a busy weekend, Peter. Good afternoon, Sylvia dear. Nice to see you. So that's my way of saying don't become discouraged. And if something's not working, try something different. So I'm going for less layering, because I think that really is quite a technique. And I'm going on fabric because this would just be lovely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had quite a lot, Janet, that were like just because to make the layered ones, that's over, because you don't dry the jelly plate. I'm turning back to look for them. It's quite a lot of hours of wait, and the paper rips, but it's fine. It is fine. Becca L, good morning. Lovely to see you. He is very relaxed. Very relaxed. Let's do a paw print of Freddie's. So this is my way of jelly plating. You have to, this is what I've always told the children, you can't get to the middle rung or the top rung of the ladder. You start at the bottom of the ladder and you work your way up. And that's what you do. You gain experience and you get practice. Look, this is going to make a gorgeous snippet roll, or maybe not. I might not even sew anything on it. Who knows? Let's pop Freddie's. This is his actual paw print. As if he's walking across the page. Oh, lovely. And I can make a nice postcard to send to somebody. Let's just print that off onto there. There you go. Now print that off onto there. Thanks, Kimberly. Yeah, I was thinking I might sew buttons. We'll work on that. I might be doing it during the week when I'm not with you. We might work on it next week. I always show you what I've been doing during the week. Let's get some. This is just cotton from an old cotton blouse. It's quite nice because it's got that crease in it. Oh, let's use the bottom of the candle. Pushing through even when discouraged, Stacey. Yes. You try to think of it as just an emotion like any other that will pass when you feel frustrated or discouraged. Thank you, Stacey. Yes. And I think it's important that we share that sort of thing with one another. I was going to name the stream that. The stream just evolves as the week goes on, and it don't lose heart. Yes. Oh, you're finding it relaxing, Peter. That's so good. So good. Let's see if we have any Freddie paw prints on there. Oh, we do. Let's put something behind it so you can see. Maybe if I put another piece. If you look closely, there are some Freddie paw prints and they will be gorgeous to cut out and sew round. Hi, Mary. I'm just painting some fabric ready for slow stitching and junk journals and fabric journals. Mary, I had such a nice time at your replay this morning. Very inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm so glad that you've found a friend, a local friend. Good for you for reaching out. There's Heather. Good morning, Heather, dear. So nice to see you. Shall we do one more before I move on? Because this is fun. Shall we spray? I haven't done this. but there was some spray on one of the on Carol's postcard that made it all the way to Canada. There was some spray on it. It looked rather nice. And see, these are going to stick together. Ooh, I can put a little bit of spray on this one too, just because I can. So, yesterday, thank you very much. Yesterday, sorry, that was very noisy for the gentle listeners. I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to spray, and I'm just going to, anything around me, I'm going to cover that mug rug up. But I'm sure Ruth wouldn't mind if it got, oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Oh, gosh, gorgeous. It's really nice to have an unexpected little spray of colour. And of course, the needle will go through the spray. You've got to be aware that it's not, we're not going to be washing and wearing this fabric though. I'm going to wipe its little bottom or its little nose, as our lovely Laura would say. Ah, so lovely to see everybody. So, dropped Ben off. Oh, look, I'm just going to squash that down. Let's just have a little play. Loving these butterflies there. Would they like some more spray on them? Let's have a look. Let's just give them a light dusting of spray. Oh, Becca L, almost finished your container garden this morning. Have 3 more pots to use. Oh, gardening. Isn't gardening wonderful at the moment? Mary's been doing lots of gardening. Oh, it's lovely to grow plants that we could bring us joy and some plants to eat, even if it's a little herb garden. Oh, how lovely. Lovely. So I'm not using my jelly plate in an expert way to build huge amounts of colours. I'm literally just using it just to pull off one thing, really. But that's fine. Crafty Karen, good evening. We have Pam and we have Peter and Crafty Karen from Australia in the chat. It's evening for you, isn't it? Depending how late it is, depending on whether you're West or Eastern Australia. I have lovely replayers in the chat. They're just going to put that. That's the fabric. Crafters acrylic fabric medium. I'm mixing it just here. Oh, it's lovely to mix paint. So we took, well, Ben drove and then I drove back, taking Ben to, am I running out of fabric now? I probably am. Oh, one more piece. Right. Let's see. You love watching seeds grow. Lots of joy and lots of hope. Do you know, my dad, right up, and I was impressed by him actually. Oh, there's some more fabric. Right until his last year, he was planting gardens, planting a tree, always hopeful, always wanting to see things grow. Isn't there a saying, to plant a garden is to look to the future? What is that quote? The mug rug has a piece. Thank you. The mug rug was looking after it. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Oh dear. What sort of print can I make? Let me see. I'm just looking back. I have this lovely heart. I thought this was from lovely Barbara. Let's see if that gives us any texture. Lovely. Very textured heart. I'm going to make the paper nice colour as well. Blue, your favourite colour there. And let's print that down on there. loved embroidery. Oh, your mum loved gardening and embroidery for gardening. And thank you, Marilyn. That's so kind of you. You have painted. You've painted that on a bench in your garden. Gardening, they say, is therapy. Yeah, good therapy. What, that quote, Kimberly, was I right? To plant a garden is to hope for the future. Oh my goodness, that is just going to be lovely for my slow stitching. You might never see it. It just might be covered in what they call seed stitches. Crafty Karen has videos. Crafty Karen has videos. And I'm sure I know that. And I do, but let me just revise my list there. Yes. Oh, you're going to send a pic. How wonderful. And then I can put that saying in the description box. Let's just put some of these down, just because I've got it near. And I love the back of these. And it becomes, there we are. Oh, look at this. I'm having too much fun. And because I'm keeping it simple, I'm experimenting and I'm being myself. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, it's like blue honeycomb. Ooh, like blue honeycomb when you do it like that. I do love to put a bee on. And one time I was following the lines of the honeycomb. How lovely. I'm setting myself up. This is great because we are going on a trip. Not this week, but the week after. When Ben gets back from Africa, we're off to Swanage. Last piece. Oh, okay, I'll do it on top of the gold. And then we'll put that down there. And then that's the last piece. Oh. Where's the bluebell stamp? Ooh, here's the bluebell stamp. Ooh. Oh, yes, bluebell stamp. Goodness me. Ah, Julia, yes, blue for the bluebell stamp. Ew, lovely. Quite murky, but when it's cut up, it will be fine. Let's see if we can do the bluebell stamp on this. Let's see, I'm picking up the paint. Ooh, gosh, what a lovely colour. Ooh, oh wow. I'm sure that, yes. Is there a right or a wrong way to do things? No. I was just about to say, I'm sure this isn't what you're meant to do. And I stopped myself. Did you know, Des? Patty, have a really good day at work. Take care. Thank you for starting the week with us. So nice to see you. Melissa, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Cheryl says she's been watching Agatha Christie movies on YouTube. Oh, what fun! What fun! Oh gosh, that looks such a pretty colour with the green and the blue. It almost looks like a bluebell. Let's do one more little. We'll have to do this one on paper because I haven't got any more fabric. But I'm going to mix this together to make a bluebelly. It has purple in it. Ooh, let's colour mix. Oh, you always remember me when you watch British stuff, like Agatha Christie. But I'm the same. It's like you're watching English things and I'm watching, what am I watching? I'm watching Cheshire Peak Shores at the moment. I do like a bit of switch off television. I really do. Excuse my head. I'm just going to come into my book. I was going to be really good with this book and rip some pages out, but I just use it like that. And it's full of painting paper. Oh, Teresa, yes, we did like the pamphlet that you shared with us on Lovely Beth's stream. We really did. Thank you for sharing that. Let's just pop some of these bluebells. Oh, look, I'm just going down on this paper here. Oh, gosh. Oh, how wonderful. Let's get an envelope here. Wonderful. I've always got envelopes knocking around for paint. And oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Thanks, Julia, for that. I'm just going to clean that, otherwise that acrylic's going to get down in the little cracks of the bluebell and set, isn't it? Ooh, that was fun. Thanks, Julia. Oh. Oh, drag out. Oh, yes, yes. Drag out your jelly plate. If it makes you happy, you can spend many a while away, many a happy hour. Let me get some paper or an envelope. Ooh, yes, let's get an envelope and press that down. And no, because this is, oh, I'll just use the envelope. That's it. There we are. Just because I can. Oh, Peter. Ooh. Oh gosh, no, I do not know anything about the signs of the zodiac. I'm sure there are people here that do. But it's probably all to do with that lunar eclipse. There we are. But this is, I'm just starting making up an envelope there. There we are. I'll pop this back underneath the candle. That was from Katie. Yes, so oh, lovely. Can I see? I can't really see the bluebells in there, but I can see some lovely shapes. And the paper brought the gold up and the fabric didn't bring the gold up. You can see some of the outlines. I can come back in with the bluebell stamp and put some stamping on there. So that was lovely. Kathy D, how are you and your little fur baby? You've been on my mind, Kathy. You really have. It's so nice to see you. Let's just pop this book on here. Take the last bit of this jelly plate on there. Lovely. And it's left some blue and that'll dry and that'll be there for next time. So wonderful. So when you come back next week, you'll see I'll be showing you some of the things I've made. Some of the things might be posted in the week as well. Posted as in mailed. Oh. So there we are. Could do with the washing line out here, couldn't I? Got the washing line over there with the hearts on. Let's just pile these up. Gosh, we did quite a lot of fabric today. Oh, some of that was from yesterday, wasn't it? Let's just pile it all up. And I'll unstick it later. Let's put Freddie's paw back in there. Oh, I missed that, Peter. Yes. She has had a rough couple of days going to the vet today, Kathy. Oh, and it's such a worry. She's your fur baby. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, we love our fur babies so much, don't we? We really do. Let me take all these bits and pieces here from the jelly plate. And I'm going to put this over here. Got lots of paint there. I'm going to pop this over here. Yes, so we took Ben, and so Ben now is in Uganda. I think his flight got in because of the time difference. His flight probably got in about 11 o'clock, no, 1 o'clock in the morning, but it's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. So some people would have been going to bed, but I presume he would have to be getting all his camera equipment ready. He's got some great equipment, Peter, that he's got this motorized slider that he can leave out. Do they leave it out for 8 hours? And it's motorized and it takes video of, yes. So he's in Uganda. Let's see what time it is for Ben. He's off on safari and working, but really, oh dear. Right, let's see what time it is in Uganda now. Kampala. Oh, it's 20 to 5. Yeah, so he'll probably have an early night tonight, but of course he has to download all the footage and oh dear, amazing. I'm so chuffed for him. I really am. Really am. So what else have I been doing this week? I've got it all here. Oh, there's so much to show you. I'll do the crafty bits and then I'll show you later. When we have our show and tell, I'll show you the crochet and bits and pieces. What have I been doing? My drop paper, it's from a colouring calendar that my sister-in-law gave me. So I have that down here. And it's lovely. It just gathers up lots of colour, and I've got a heart here and it says, all you need is love. It's nice to have inspiring things around us. So what I did is, I inspired by Sylvia's drop paper journal that she sent me, I've made one here, and I've kept it fairly blank, so the person that receives it, like the one that Sylvia gave me, yes. So much crafting and not enough time, says Beth. Oh, I know. I know, Teresa, to be able to, he does a lot of work, video and photography work that's more what I call bread and butter work, but yes, to be able to do that, yeah, thank you, Marilyn, lovely symbols there. So there, yes. Sorry, I was reading the chat as well and thinking. Oh dear, hubby must make some more treats, Kathy. Kathy C. So yes, it's just got lots of junky bits in. So that's what I made. And I also always make, with the drop paper, I make little hearts ready to go in Happy Mail. So yeah, literally, I just cut them out, and I think I always seem to, different sizes depending on what size the drop paper is. And then sometimes I have like a little conveyor belt of hearts. And Beth sent me like a little list of words, so I use those, thank you Beth, and I just put an outline around it. And they're really nice to put on the front of journals, or just draw around it, or put on the front of a journal, or just send in Happy Mail if you're making a little pocket for somebody, or to stick on the envelope. I always like to have plenty of these on hand. Oh, and here's Malaya. Malaya's somebody who, when you make things, you make quite a lot, don't you? I'm just using my drop paper, just making my hearts. I think this is just more to let you know, this is the sort of thing I get up to when I'm sat at the desk, and then I set myself up for the rest of the week with things that I can take all around the house. And tomorrow we're going to be going on the train. We're going on a little outing, and the little outing is for my video for the hop. The videos are usually only 4 or 5 minutes, but it's really nice to go out and about. And so tomorrow I'm going on the train and we're going to do a little visit, and we're going to make a little video recording of it, and that will be part of our. So I will be taking some craft on the train. Not that it's a long journey, but I just like to have craft with me. Oh, we've got Kathy D, and yes, and Kathy and Kathy C. I know, it's lovely. Lots of Kathys, lots of Janets. Ah, Teresa's been doing some videos. Thank you for putting that up. That's really lovely, really lovely. Thank you so much for putting that in. And then just get some paper, little bits of paper, and pop that on there, and make some little hearts, something very simple. So if you are feeling, I left the lid off the glue. Oh, that's all confessions today, isn't it? Let's just peel that off. Let's put that there as well with that globby glue. The bin's over there, that's why I emptied it. I like to start the week off with an empty bin and a fairly tidy desk, and then it just goes downhill from there, really. Oh yes, some people like to read. I'm actually taking my crochet tomorrow, but I'm not giving any more clues to what I'm going to be doing. Let's cut one of these words out. This is lovely there. It says wisdom. Little sheet of words there. How lovely. So that's instantly ready for me to put on there. You're very good at messes. I'm using my pretty paper, Malaya, my backing drop paper. Let's get a stamp. Let's see. Where's my there's my dragonfly. I love the dragonfly one. Some you use more than others. This one always seems to work. Now where's the ink? Here's the ink. It's nice to have everything. Yes, I think so. There's a link to Peter's channel in the description box from last week's video, and you do beautiful. You can travel to Australia when you watch Peter's channel, definitely. You made wool hearts yesterday to have on hand. Bought a wool blanket at thrifting store for $5 a long time ago. Oh yeah, do you know, is it making hearts, whether they're in fabric or, thanks Colin, fabric or paper, that just got the essence of the, isn't that, I don't know, it seems very therapeutic, doesn't it, to make hearts? Very positive. So there we are. That's. Then I go in with my Ali Cousins white pen, and I quite often do some dots. And maybe it's because I do the same thing, really. It's just nice and doodly and repetitive and relaxing. Thanks, Janice. There's Peter. Oh, is he dreaming? Oh, Stacey, he's twitching. He did have such a busy time with my nephew. That might be a bit gluey there, so be careful of your. Yeah, I don't know why I do the same, but sometimes just repetitive craft is just what the doctor ordered. You have an old wool blanket, you use that for pages for your fabric journal or your felting journal, didn't you? There, yes. Oh, Kathy C, are you on Instagram or or Twitter or Facebook, and we can share pictures. There we are. Just something simple, and that was just made out of the drop paper. So as crafters, we don't waste anything, do we? We don't. And I'm quite enjoying small journals at the moment, and ones that are quite soft. I don't know why. I just find it comforting. Okay, Melissa, you do that. That's good of you. Yes, and we can join that. Right. So what am I saying? Yes. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to put those little words safely in here because they're great for when I'm making the hearts. Plenty hearts there to send in happy mail, and I'll be sticking to one another. I'll be making some more. I do love bits of drop paper. Thanks, Janet. Janet B. Yeah, just use it or hoard it or pet it. Yeah, no pressure though. No pressure, never any pressure. Just do at the time what makes you feel happy. So I shall put this down here, and I can be using that in the week. I will use it to make another one, because this is actually part of my video for the hop, but I would like to give it away just now. Why not? If you think that I've left it completely blank so you can put your own bits in it, because I did find that a joy when Sylvia sent me one. It was lovely to add. You might try to make a gratitude journal or two for my friends. Never made one, but oh yes, a gratitude journal. What a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to leave it to the person that gets this journal to say, pop numbers in, and this one says, live creatively and love. But that's the only thing that I put in here. The rest is for somebody just to create what they want to. Oh, Teresa's going to make a masterboard. That's lovely. Is this heart upside down? It is. Let's put the heart the right way up. Oh. So yes, please do pop numbers in between 1 and 100, and the one nearest or under. I'll have to make another one of these. I've got plenty paper. Well done, Janet B, coming in. It's just got little bits of paper that you'll be able to could make it into a gratitude journal or a slow down and breathe journal. Pop numbers in for yourself and for other people as well. Yes. Ah, so nice that you're able to be with us, Heather. Do hope that you're healing and restoring well too. Oh, look, Pam is still up. That's it. Janet Burgess says 17 for Michelle. Well, that's fantastic. Pop numbers in, yes, for yourself and for other people. Yes, our lovely Laura. Where's that? Doesn't show up there. I've been making a postcard for Laura. I will share that in a minute during our quiet time together. There's Tina. Good morning, Tina. So nice to see you. Were you up late? The lunar eclipse happened here at 11:30 last night. Oh, wonderful. We were able to take pictures, Alicia. I know the moon was meant to be really red. I bet you found that very inspiring. I can imagine you on your balcony watching that. Alicia has a very artistic house, don't you? Full of colour. Thank you, Beth, for remembering Kat. That's kind of you. Really kind of you. So there we are. Just a little, we could call this a junk journal, maybe, or paper that would be thrown away. Oh, well done, Anne. So let's get So at this time, because couldn't share much with you about Ben's trip to Africa last time because I was at my mum and dad's and I wasn't streaming. I was just doing a tiny little catch-up video. So I will be able to share more about it when next Monday. I might have some pictures to show you or some stories. Rebecca, oh, that's 21 for Rebecca and her little cat Luna. Oh, Ben was random number generator. I better concentrate on this actually. Concentrate, Janet, and then I'll remind me to tell you the story about the monkeys. Ben was telling me on the way to Heathrow yesterday. Shall I generate the number? So nice. You'll send pics. Thanks, Alicia. I would imagine. One for Freddie, says Peter. Oh, look at him. Right. Are we done? Shall I? Yes. Press. Yes. Number 3. Who's nearest under 3? Stop, says Janet. Yeah, stop. You can tell the lag there, can't you? Who's nearest to number 3? Excluding Freddie, who got number 1. Oh dear. I don't know. I can pop some other little bits and pieces in that you might like to stick in here. Oh, Freddie is nearest. Well, in that case, I had 2 for Sylvia. Sylvia with number 2. Sylvia is the nearest, so I will send it to Sylvia. And that's very appropriate too, because it was Sylvia who inspired me to make one of these, because she sent me one. I'm always admiring Sylvia's yummy drop paper, and she sent me a little junk journal. And you can see I've made it into my A to Z of mindfulness. It's lovely to have a blank journal, so I will send that to Sylvia. How lovely. Isn't the I'll just put Sylvia journal just in case I forget. The mail is going through so quickly at the moment. I had something from 5 days it took for the best mail from Florida, and for it came quickly from Deb Farrell all the way across the sea. Can you believe it? Let's have a snack time and then I can do some sharing of these bits and pieces. Let me wipe the paint off my hands. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. You've reminded me. Oh, do you remember singing that one? I love that. Oh, I was buffering a bit there. I know. Woohoo, snack time. I know we're only here for the snack. I know. Hi, Ruth. So lovely to see you. Kat, good morning. Happy Monday. It's always lovely to start the week together. Ruth. Now, nothing's new. Now, Ruth lives up in Nova Scotia, and she's a quilter, among other things, and a rug maker. And she said to me in chats that if she didn't have she can't just go to the shop, and this was before the days of Amazon. If they didn't have a colour when they were making a quilt, they just used to paint on fabric. So what I was doing today, nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun, is there? I was just going to show, a little bunch of painted fabric here, ready for my slow stitching. Oh dear. So it's probably Ruth who inspired me to do that. Yes, monkeys. I will tell you about monkeys while I get the snack. Yes. Ben said when he was in Africa last time that he went into went to Kenya, went into the foyer of the hotel, and it was covered in monkeys hopping here and there, because I presume it's just all open plan, all open to the outside. I don't know. Hi, Nettie. So good to see you. Oh, come on in, Nettie. Oh, so he said the monkeys have evolved, that they know that the best thing to take for a food is a mobile phone, or something that looks like a mobile phone. So they're not that brazen that they'll come up and take your food or take it off the table. But if you were to leave on the table something that looked like a mobile phone, they take that above anything else. They take that in, not even take food, because they know that that's a very high value. People want their phones back. I know, the monkeys, those cheeky little monkeys, they know. Oh, look at Freddie licking his lips. Is it snack time? That smells lovely. Let's give Freddie snack. Leaning over. Here he comes. He is, isn't he? Manky old. Ready for snack time? Have a little seat. Oh, you're going to sit. Oh, bless you. These are a healthy treat as well. Oh, Marilyn says, like penguins roaming the hotel lobby in Hawaii. And oh no, how amazing. Oh, who wants to go to Hawaii now to see that? Oh gosh, who's got a bucket list? That's amazing. Gosh, thanks for sharing that. Here you go. Oh dear, yes, get your cozy snacks ready. He is a good boy, isn't he? And he's been so patient with, well, all the time. He has to tell him off sometimes. Cooper's so full of energy. Do you want the last one? Gosh, I must remember to fill that up for last week. I know we're missing Marty. I know. We'll message her later. Yeah. He is an absolute sweetie. Are you an absolute sweetie? Yes, it's so exhausting having a small cousin, isn't it? This is British rose and elderflower infusion. People give me things because they think they're not keen on it. British rose and elderflower infusion. Oh, that smells. Oh, so lovely. When you smell things, it helps you to breathe. Which is the theme of our stream today. What a lovely packaging as well. I'm loving those colours together, the pink and the yellow. How inspiring is that? How lovely. We're going to have to find something to... oh, he's going to lie on the floor now. You can't quite see him when he's there. That's a shame. I'll pop and have my tea. Oh, Barbara, you went to the Peabody Hotel in Memphis to see the ducks on parade. Oh, how wonderful. I didn't realise there was a whole thing of animals in hotels. How wonderful. Isn't that wonderful packaging? It's pink. It's like little piggy, isn't it? I'll take this off again and smell that. How lovely. And I have got today, I made it on Saturday, didn't I, Beth? I've got last slice of rhubarb pie. Now, traditionally, we do have apple pies here, but we tend to have crumbles, rhubarb crumble, but I get all American and want to try. Yes, I can see you having pie and I think, oh. That was so, you love ducks as well, Pam, do you? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Alicia says she's just an hour from Memphis. Or maybe you need to go and see those little duckies. Mm, mm. Oh, Julia, I'm the same. I buy, especially tea for the packaging. I know. Extra bonus because it tastes nice. I will post the recipe. I think my mum used to say, it's pastry, I made it, but it's in my head. The recipe's in my head. It's just what you've got. It's a mixture of oats and flour and butter. And instead of water, I use milk. I didn't have an egg. I'd run out of eggs, so I had to make a pie. Mm. Oh, rhubarb isn't too easy to find. I know if you don't grow it, it's quite pricey. It is the season for rhubarb, though. Let me in this sort of climate. This is rhubarb. I'm going to eat that later. This is rhubarb from my garden, and I'm going to deliver that later. Freddie and I will go for a little walk and deliver that to someone's house. We picked that earlier, so that's fresh. Cheers, everybody. Oh, of course, your rhubarb is a lot later. Are things beginning to grow up there in Northern America and Canada? Yes. Oh, your prize-winning apple pie recipe. Oh, great. Oh, there's Becky coming into the chat. I didn't expect to see you because I know that Scott's been on nights, and so you must be all over the place. Your mum loved rhubarb. Oh, I adore it. I have it all the time. I even get rhubarb yogurt and made a cobbler. Oh, lovely. That's with the scones on the top. Lovely. And Janet hasn't tried rhubarb pie yet. I know you can get rhubarb in a tin. I don't know what it's like. My dad always used to grow rhubarb, and I've got a very small garden, but one of the crowns of rhubarb is from my dad's garden. Yes. It grows like a weed. It does. A little bit later in the season for you. Yes. Oh, yes, we were talking about, Beth said rhubarb and strawberry pie was quite popular in America. Not traditional here, but I would imagine that's gorgeous. Yeah, very green, the rhubarb quite now. The tulips are just finishing, so you are getting some spring now. Does WST, does that mean it's good or bad, Janet B? I'm not very good on initials, unless that's Taiwanese, I'm not sure. Oh, and rhubarb sauce on vanilla ice cream. Becky, how gorgeous. Is that sieved? Is the rhubarb sieved? Ah, it's just got such a nice taste. Oh, Barbara, it has a porcelain duck tea set, teapot, and a sugar and a creamer. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Pam, it is up the north. It grows very well. It grows everywhere. Taiwanese is the best. Yes, we love Taiwanese. Spelling problem meant the best. Janet B. Taiwanese. I just didn't want to get it wrong because sometimes it's like Marmite, love it or hate it. People don't like Marmite, but you do. It is the best, isn't it? Let's have 20 ways with rhubarb. Oh, so the theme of the stream was going to be about not getting discouraged. Hi, Lazima, so nice to see you. Oh, lovely to begin the week with you. And Pierre's fighting with the toaster. I do like a bit of toast. But I was just relaxing and flicking through one of my magazines, making sure I had enough pictures cut out for the stream. I like to start the week. This isn't just for the stream, this is me starting the week. Oh, and there was this magazine article, and let me just show you the little girl with the wishing flowers. And she says, and it was talking about pause and breathe. So I just stuck it on and I was just doing some doodling, and it's got some writing as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the candle, because we're going to, it's fine the candle going because we're not doing any crafting, we're just practicing. I'm not very good at striking. We're practicing mindfulness. So I'm going to shake that out, pop that there, pop that over there. Thank you, thank you. We do love a postcard, don't we? And they do seem to be arriving now. So this says, let's make sure we're sitting comfortably wherever we're sitting. I'm putting my feet flat on the floor and the cushion in my back. Kathy, so lovely to see you. Will you be streaming tonight? And I know you've been having health problems. Oh, we're sending you lots of love, Kathy. We're just having a moment, Kathy, where we're just pausing. We can have Kathy in our hearts, actually, and all other people that we know in situations where we just take a breath, pause, and breathe. Let me put my glasses on. What am I like? Imagine you are holding a mug of the most delicious drink. Can you pop that there? The warmth of the mug heats your hand. You can either do it with an imaginary one or a real one. Bring the imaginary cup up to just underneath your nose. Take a long inhale through your nose and imagine that you are smelling all the delicious, rich flavours. Gently breathe out through your lips as you cool it says hot chocolate, but your hot drink down like that. Imagine you can see steam drifting away from the mug as you breathe out. Repeat this. So it's just a little mindfulness exercise, and that's something you can do if you're in a queue or you're on the bus or you haven't got a hot drink. At the moment, we're lucky enough, a lot of us. Some see a weed, some see a wish. Absolutely. Oh, and Kathy is streaming. Bless you. You're keeping on, aren't you, Kathy? It's when you're streaming, it's late on a Monday. I usually go to bed about 10, 10:30 or 11. But there's the link if you want to go, and there's lovely Rebecca coming in. Rebecca, hi. And where Rebecca is, little Luna's not far behind. So take a nice breath, and I've got some lavender here as well. Somewhere I can put some lavender. If you've got something to put on, that helps slow your breathing down as well. Breathing in. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm going to send this postcard off to Laura. And I put joy on the back, and something else that was on there as well. So just so Laura knows that she's in our thoughts and in our hearts. I'm going to blow the candle out now. There we are, because we're not quite so mindful of our working area. Oh, let me just, before we pull the prompts, let me just share the happy mail I received this week. I had happy mail from, I'm going to share Beth's happy mail when I get my prompt magazine book out. I received an envelope from Deb Farrell all the way across the sea, and this is the envelope. I've added this butterfly here, but look at the envelope. I opened the envelope up. Thank you, Bear. Hi, Jen. Nice to see you. So nice to see you. I opened up the envelope and I made it into a little journal. I just can't stop. Ah, thank you, Marilyn. I can't stop making junk journals. Just can't stop. Just can't stop. And this is from Deb. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bookmark. She's dated it on the back. It's got painted paper and vintage paper. Absolutely beautiful. And that goes in the pocket there. And I'm going to make this journal my butterfly and bloom journal. So I've got on my vintage typewriter, I typed out, oh no, I apologise, blossoms and butterflies. Well, there you go, blossoms and butterflies. I meant flowers, but I put blossoms. So I'm going to put that on the butterfly, and every time I get butterflies, I'm just going to stick them in. Beth you've done 2 butterfly journals, haven't you? And lovely Alicia in the chat. Alicia's making a butterfly journal, aren't you? And you're calling it your kaleidoscope journal, because that's what a group of butterflies is called. Oh yes, Kathy. Yes, what type of game are you going to be playing today? Or do you not know yet? Rebecca's just woken up. So that's my blossoms and butterfly journal. I'll pop that there. Here we are. I like to have lots of journals on the go. I don't ever think, oh, they're finished. I just get them out, because just before we indulge me few more minutes. That's it, Alicia. I love keys and padlocks. I love keys. I love keys. On all my doors, I've got little keys with ribbons hanging, and thanks, Colin, and hanging up. I love keys, but this little key and padlock is very special. Is that the right key? Oh, yes, there's 2. There were 2 padlocks and 3 keys. Auntie Jennifer has got the other, my dad's sister. But my dad had this on his shed and the under the house part. He had another one for 60 years. He didn't come from a disposable society. He had the same one, and it's got a little bit rusty now, but I know my dad would have cared for this and oiled it and wire-wooled it, which is what I'm going to do. That's the key for the padlock, so it means I've got a spare key there. So I'm going to treasure this, and this is probably just going to go on my mantelpiece. I just love them as ornaments. Yes, butterflies for me, Marilyn, they symbolize new life and growth. Yes, definitely. I love the history behind it too, because I mean, I've had various locks over the years. This one's made of steel and beautifully made, but the fact that he's had that same lock for 60 years. But this was just to show you that journals are never finished. I never finish my journals, never finish them. This is one that I did long before I was streaming, and it's not really for, you know, it's just something I've done. But this is my key journal, and it's, do anybody recognise these? It's the stamp collecting album, and you just pull it apart, and slot the pages in. So if ever you see these, they make great journey. Thanks for all these links. That's fantastic. I know this log is the key. It is the key to the memories. I will pop it up next to a family photograph. So I'm going to get some ribbon later and hang this in my key journal. It's just, I don't know, I love a junk journal where you've got, has it got many keys in it? It is my key journal. No, so it's look, little keys. It's just a work in progress. Never finished. They just go on the shelf. But I just particularly, I don't know why. They're all shapes and sizes. I was lucky enough to go to the V&A Museum on Friday, the Victoria and Albert, and I will put that there and I'll sort that out. And we just were walking down the corridors and we came across the National Collection of keys. Can you imagine ancient keys and the size of some of them? I didn't take pictures to share with you or videos. I'm sorry. Sometimes one is just a little bit overawed maybe and taking it in. I will go back though. I will go back. So that's me and keys. So let's pull some prompts. Oh, Kathy D's been collecting things for a key journal. Yes. Yes, it's lovely. I've got shelves with different journals. I know a lot of you do that. So much is yes. Yeah, things are more disposable. It's up to us to restore things, isn't it? And reuse and repurpose. Yes. So, thank you for posting all, I don't know whether that comes off. Thank you, yes, for posting all the links there. So yeah, let's find a page. So last week, on the Monday, we did our prompts, and one of them was toucan, and one of them was stars, because Becky Waters had chosen stars, and I'd forgotten to put them in. And I received this lovely happy mail from Beth, and she'd sent me a picture with stars. So I popped that on last week's page because we can. And she sent me a toucan postcard, and I just decorated it with some of the lovely happy mail that you sent. Thank you so much. A lot of your life is spent restoring rather than replacing stuff. Becca L, definitely, yes. Yes, it's the way forward, isn't it? If we can try and do that, encourage one another to do that as much as possible. Kathy C is going for a walk. Oh, you take care, Kathy. Oh, I'll post them on my community tab, Kathy. Yes. Yes, Kathy C. You take care and you grow stronger every day. Thank you for joining us. It's been lovely to be together. Yes, it will make a wonderful addition. I could hang it from one of the doors, actually. Yes, I haven't decided yet. I might lock it and hang it from one of the doors. I've got wooden, pine wooden doors. Yes, yeah. Right, so yes, I've popped that in there. So that, oh, don't put him upside down. So thank you very much, Beth, for my happy mail. Oh, and to say, Beth, watch the stream and put the happy mail together, and Joe left it out for the mailman in the mailbox. That's what you do in the States. And that was on the Monday afternoon. And it arrived to me on, was it Saturday? It arrived to me on Saturday, 5 days in the post. Absolutely amazing. Right, so let me prepare the book. before we do the prompts. So this is just to remind you, this is just an ordinary magazine. You can see that more here. So let me just demonstrate. So what I do is so it doesn't get too bulky, and they do say when you're altering a magazine or a book, don't do it all at the middle, alternate it from beginning to back. I've only just remembered that that's what they say. So I'm going to start at the back, and of course these, tear out 3 pages. These pages you can check later because there might be some really good bits and pieces to fussy cut out. 1, 2, 3, and this just means it doesn't get too bulky. And then I'm going to stick these 2 pieces together to work on. It won't come too alligator map. If you want to work on every page and don't want to rip anything up and want an alligator book, you know, that's absolutely fine. This is just the way I'm doing it. There's certainly not any hard and fast rules about it. Oh, Heather, you're getting ready to leave the doctors and PT in a few. You're doing good though, thank you. Oh, Heather, bless you. You go home and have a nice rest now. Toaster's fixed as well. Oh. Use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without, Alicia says. You need to do more of that. Let's try and encourage one another more. Oh, okay. So those are just on that vein. I wanted to do some jelly printing. And I went up to Ben's old room to see if there were any old school shirts in there that I could use on the jelly plate, like the collars and the pockets. And up there, I found a pair of Levi jeans, and I thought, oh, now this is what I want. I want to print with these on the jelly print. And then I thought, no, they've only got, I'm going to patch these up. These have still got some wear in them. They're Levi jeans. So yes, so that's one of the crafts I'll be doing this week, some practical slow stitching. Oh dear. Trust me, I would have loved to rip them up and use them on the jelly plate, but I thought better of it. You'll be pleased to know. Sometimes if something's too far gone, then we can use it, can't we? Should I send you another full shirt? Oh dear, you did send me one, didn't you, with your lovely slow stitching on. Oh, that is so funny. I will find something. I just got distracted once I found those. I need to find some old denim that we're not using anymore. I'm sure I've got some there. Let's have some prompts, shall we? And then you can cover your pages with book pages or gesso, or don't cover your pages before you do the prompts. Do the prompts in your mind, or you can do the prompts. There you go. Oh, I'm enjoying scraping this plate. Patch them up. People pay big bucks at the stores for ripped jeans. Yeah, not quite in the place they're ripped though. Around the top of the legs. But I know what you mean. There we are. That's very therapeutic. Yes, big hugs to lovely Heather. There we are. Right, let's purl some prompts, shall we? I'm loving this. Now, they've had a good shuffle because my fur nephew was having a little poke around the craft room and knocked the whole basket over. And the prompts spilt out over the floor, so it gave them a good shuffle. But he was very good because we had lots of walks. So Freddie was sat in that chair resting, and little Cooper was leading led by example. He was in the other chair, very cute. 2, 3, 4, and I'm not looking. I'm not looking. 5. I'm not. 6. There we are. Let's see. It's a nice basket full of prompts, so plenty to go round. And the drawer behind me is full of ones we've used. What's on the top? Ooh, now this one is for Jennifer and for Beth. Use teal. How lovely. Let's see if I've got any teal in here. How lovely. I've been using teal today. Jennifer's doing a teal journal and Beth's making a blue journal. Let's see if I've got any painty paper wipe-offs. I use a lot of the teal, don't I? If you don't like any of the prompts, don't worry. That's fine. You don't have to use them. Do your own thing, chicken wing. I'm just, ooh, teal with a gold heart. I'm loving that. Wow, teal with a gold heart. And it's becoming apparent that I use these to write down all the things that happen in the chat and the laughs that we have. This one, when Beth sent me a picture of Elvis, and I've written on this one the stream where Elvis left the building. Oh, Becky, that's really lovely. Yeah, see whether she enjoys doing it. Yeah, definitely. Let's cut the edges off here and then do some ripping. Use teal paint, use whatever you like. I would like to take this opportunity to say hi to all the lovely people that are gently listening in the background. I hope that you're resting and that you're healing, and there's never any stress to come into the chat. Sometimes it's because people aren't subscribed, or just it takes a lot of courage to come into the chat, or just you're not well enough to do it. I'm just happy that you're there in the background. Oh, your sister in Yorkshire has a dog called Cooper. Oh, I was just going to throw that on the floor. Let's just stick it on. I'm loving this. I'm going to use this glue here. Can I show you the image on the back of the journal, Lazima? I can. How wonderful is that? That image was on an envelope and it was painted by Ruth in chat. And it's steaming hot. Is it coffee or chocolate or tea? And I love it because there's a splash and the rings. Isn't that gorgeous? Because inside there was the mug rug. Teal is a great colour. I love it. I have that in my lounge. Oh, yes, it is. That's lovely. That's lovely. Ruth in chat. Yes, yes. Oh, gosh, that's like dusty. It's just all dry, the glue. Just dust it off. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Right, let's just dab some of this teal on, just because we can. You can just get your fingers in the paint, add fabric, whatever you like to do. So for me, I don't really mind what this looks like. It's just I'm going to be adding lots. It's not like me to do writing really, but I do. I add lots of words and thoughts that people have shared. I'm going to be sharing the gardening quote on here. To create a garden is to think of the future. Something like, or to be invested in the future, something like that. I see planting a garden, even if it's just in a little flower pot on the windowsill. I'm trying to germinate the seeds that you sent me, Alicia, and I've had 2 goes, but I think I'm going to have to get the heated propagator out from the shed, because I think 4 o'clocks, I think they like a hotter climate than my window ledge kitchen window ledge is providing. Oh, Angie's in the background. It's lovely to know that you're there with us, Angie. Always nice to see you. I trust that you're well. You're making yo-yos. Are you? I'm wondering. I'm just sticking this teal. It's teal and gold. How lovely. If Mary is still here, could do teal, goes nicely with gold. Ah, painted and sent with love. Thank you, Ruth. That's kind of you. Oh, there was while you're there, Ruth, will you forgive me and indulge me while you do your teal? I'm sure you're not ready for the next prompt yet, are you? I just want to show you one of the other things I've been doing. Let's put that there, because then I remember that. What else I've been doing this week? Obviously, I've got my crochet ongoing. I thought it's about time. So this is, to me, really portable, and I even took it when I went to see my mum. Very portable. I get one of my beginners quilting squares, and I got 100% cotton, and I don't know whether it's thick enough. Right, ask advice from Jennifer or any of you lovely quilters. And I have just been, it's been so relaxing because it's just lots and lots of stitches, and it's hard for you to see them. There's some hearts there, but I've stitched all round, and where there's, I haven't got a pattern, but where there's lines I stitch, and I've stitched round and round the butterfly. Can you see it more on the back? No, you can't. It doesn't like the white, doesn't like the white, doesn't like the white. So anyway, you're all across the lines and round. Yes, use cotton, says Angie. Thank you, Angie. There's hearts there and there's hearts there. It's the sort of thing that you probably have to see in the flesh or on photographs. There's windy lines. So yes, I'm doing quilt as you go, and I've done the batting right up to the edge. I'm not quite sure, is that the right thing to do? But every week now, I'm going to have a little bit. So I drew the hearts with this, and I'm going to be carrying around, even if it's just to the lounge or upstairs, one of my little quilting squares to do some hand quilting. So I thought I'd like to enjoy doing making my beginner's quilt. Right, let's have another prompt. So yes, Alicia says it's too cool for hummingbirds where I live, so it might be too cool for for 4 o'clock. Yes, so I'm going to propagate them and then hopefully put them on a sunny window ledge. Don't worry, I'm not going to give up. Oh, thank you, Kat. And this was all material. This square, sorry, I apologise. It's all material from the community. I've got this. This is from Auntie Jennifer and Journey and Jennifer and Beth. All of my quilting. It's like my beginners community quilt, and I will do some more on this, and I will show you another one of my quilting squares next week. There, I am a beginner. They're all different. My quilt blocks are all different sizes. I will sort that out. And thank you. Ah, no, I think it was Sam who said, have a go at making one, Mum. Just have a go. 4 o'clock's are an outdoor plant, Janet. And maybe not in our climate though, Teresa. I'll start them off indoors and see how we go. Kathy, you take care. You take care. And have fun with the bingo. Sending you love. Ooh, oh wow, spray. If you haven't got sprays, what you could do is flick paint or not. If you don't like the mess of that, you put down whatever you like. I don't want to dictate to you what to do. I'm going to see if I can use one of these. If I can find them, there's a large one from PM Artist Studios, a large butterfly. Let me see if I can find it. Not so neat over this side. No, I can't quite put my hand on it. I will. Oh well, I'll use the little ones. Use something you can find, Janet. I'll use these 3 little ones. These are from PM Artist Studio. Spray or don't spray. The choice is yours. No, seriously. That was interesting. On PM Artist Studio, they said put the butterflies facing in so it draws the eye. Interesting, because before I faced my butterflies going out into the world. Interesting. Yeah, just a different way to design. So I'm going to put mine facing in. Why not? I'm just going to shape this up. Oh, prompts. I didn't see, Barbara, do you think it has a lid? Which one has a lid? Is it this one? This glue? Ask me again. Yes, to spray or not to spray? That is the question. Oh dear. Viewer's choice. No, seriously. We don't want for people to do something that they're not happy doing. Let's just get some paper just to guard things. And that'll be lovely. It's only the mug rugs that I'm guarding. Everything and my lovely Happy Mail envelope. The rest can get sprayed. Some people have a spray box. Ooh, lovely. It was Melanie who introduced. Of course, this wasn't going to dry for me to put other things on, but still, never mind. It dries fairly quickly. Yes, Janet, the glue does it have a lid? Yes, it does. Yes, here it is. It's called, what's it made from? I think it's made from potato starch or something, and it's got coconut smell to it. It has a lid. Yes, all the way from Italy. So the boys were mocking me. Oh, that's air miles. Still, you can't do everything in life. Let's just turn that butterfly over and see if I can print down with that. Oh, lovely. Oh, now you could use your inks on the fabric. Oh, yes, that's a lovely butterfly shape. Oh, I am going to be, oh, if I forget, remind me. Oh, I love that. Those would be, if I did that on fabric, it would be beautiful to sew around. How lovely. So I've made some like painted paper there. Gorgeous. That can get ripped up. I might be using that on my picture. How I didn't use that. That's fine. I wiped its little nose. Yes. Oh yes, there's a little hole in the middle for the brush, and it's called cocoania. Cocoania. I wonder whether it's just a European thing, but I was looking up more sustainable glue. This isn't something I use this on my own work. I don't use this to send in Happy Mail because I know Beth said, I think it's made with potato starch. I know that Beth shared with me, it's you can't have food products if you in your craft room if you look. So it might make, you don't want something that's in, if you come from a hot environment. Oh, how interesting. This is inspired by lovely Mary. It's make a list. Oh, how wonderful. You can put whatever you like on your list and then pop it in your or on your, oh, how amazing. How amazing is that? Let's find some paper and let's make a list. Oh, how wonderful. What can we list? Now, what can we list? Let's get a nice pen. How nice. Well, it doesn't really have to be nice. Shall we make a list? Or you can make it, because it's a journaling prompt as well. It can be a list of things you're doing this week or a list of just something to remember. But I would like to make a list. What can my list be? Give me some, a list of flowers. Oh, a list of flowers. Let's thank you. Thank you. Janet USA, a list of thankfulness. Lovely. I'm going to have a list of people's favourite flowers and then a list of things that people feel thankful about. Thank you for helping me out there. So if you want to share your favourite flowers and things that you want to be thankful for, I might rewrite it out, but then I will get a paper clip and clip it here. This is fantastic. So if you would like to write some things down, I can, sunflowers. Oh, haven't sunflowers been appropriate this year? I've always loved sunflowers. Yes, they've always seemed, I don't know why. I think it's a harvest thing, isn't it? But oh, zinnias. Oh, how lovely. I can put this list in my blooms and rose. I will have to go back for names. And zinnias again for Becky L. And lilies. Oh, because you've got a lovely lily, haven't you? Oh, that's so precious, Malaya. Oh, violets. I love violets. They grow wild. I love them. Oh, gardenias, how beautiful. This is going to, the thankfulness list is going to go in here, and the flower list is going to go in my blooms and butterfly. gardenias, and of course I will go back into chat. Peonies, oh gosh, yes, peonies are such a luxury, beautiful flower. Daisies, I've got some lovely daisies just growing among the path. Love marigolds. Marigolds, a lovely companion plant, aren't they? Ah, Susan Lee. Ah, poppies. So nice to see you. Oh, so lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, lilacs. Yes, the lilacs are just finishing here. Ah, beautiful. Oh, and geraniums. I've got, do you know, geraniums? We didn't get a heavy frost this year because the geraniums are just still out in they're sheltered, but they're in the front porch and they're just growing back again. You have a peony tattooed on your shoulder. Oh, that's lovely, Malaya. Oh, how the young live. Isn't that amazing? Bluebells, of course, bluebells. Is it a bit like if you ask me what's my favourite season? Are we saying bluebells because we've just finished adoring the bluebells in the woods, and then next week I'll say, oh, such and such is my favourite flower. A whole field of red poppies growing up the road from you. Oh, how wonderful, Becca. I have some yellow poppies that the children used to, because they've got like little pepper pots, they used to pepper pot them all around the front of the garden and the back, and their legacy grows on. They're in all the pots in the front garden, the back garden. Easter lilies, oh, how lovely. Easter lilies, lovely. You've got a lovely garden. And of course, lavender. Of course, how do we forget? Oh, I'm just going to, this list is wonderful. Oh, buttercups, gorgeous. How lovely. We used to put them under our chin, didn't we? And say, do you like butter? Do you remember that? And Janet, USA, 4 o'clock. Yes. I will get the propagator out and see if I can get those going. Oh, touch me nots or forget me nots. The David Austin roses, how gorgeous. Oh, how gorgeous are those? They're the original roses, British roses, aren't they? Yes, yes. Oh, Indian paintbrushes. I don't know that flower. I'm going to look that up. Indian paintbrushes. I'm going to have to look that up. Indian paintbrushes. Gosh, this list is going to be beautiful for my blooms journal. I love the way a plan comes together. Yeah. Poppets. Oh, these are names I don't know. We know Payne's poppets, don't we, Julia? Because they were a sweetie back in the day. Maypop. Oh, how wonderful, all these wonderful lists. We're listing flowers if you just. Poor Janet, she'll be writing a very long list. I love it. I know. You could dye paper with Indian paintbrush. I'm going to have to look these up, and it's inspiring for my journal. I love it. Violets, yes, I love violets. Your violet, we must be the same sort of climate at the moment. Ours are just finishing, Becky. Last night was rough. Greg didn't get home until 3 a.m. and Scott got home at 7 a.m. and he was exhausted. And you're up now, but you were woken up twice in the night. You take care as well. You're caring for them. Make sure you care for yourself as well. You'll have to get little naps because you want to be up to support them. Tiny orchid one time, as small as your pinky finger, says Becky L. Was that growing wild? Let's put orchids down. This is an amazing list. Thank you. Absolutely wonderful. There's Mrs. Gigi. Hi. You were up a lot more than twice, yeah, because you couldn't settle. I think self-care, Becky, if you sleep in the day so you care for yourself, then you're able to care for them. Yeah. Don't forget the hot lips from last week. Yes, yes, the salvia. Oh, yes, salvia. I will definitely have to get the pressed flowers going, won't I? Well, we've got a list. It might not go in there, it might go in that one. Let's get some prompts. We've got 3 more prompts. We've got stencil. That's interesting. Stencil. Because it doesn't matter. I can just carry on with this later. I'm going to read you out the prompt, so I'm not taking morning glory. Oh, how lovely. So I'm not taking up too much of your time. Morning glory. Because my page evolves through the week as well. Oh, Barbara's off. The flower comes out like a tube of lipstick. Oh, is that in the Maypop? How wonderful. You have, oh, Becca L has orchids blooming at the moment. How wonderful. The cypress flower. Gosh, you are all very inspiring. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, oh, the lipstick plant. Oh, how amazing. Lipstick plant. Have a wonderful walk. I take it you're going out for a little walk, Barbara. You take care. Bye, Barbara. Take care, Barbara. Oh, Dutch iris. Oh, how lovely. How lovely. I am, it's me. I am buffering today for some unknown reason. Yes, you have a great week, Barbara. I'm going to tell you the other prompts, and I'm going to put them on my page, and then we can do them later. Oh, gladiola, I love them. Love them. I love something that's community led. I love this. You go to do one thing and then do another. This list is so precious. It's going to remind me this week to plant the seeds and to press flowers and to look up some of these flowers. So I thank you for that. I really do. It's going to be going nicely with that journal. So I'm going to pull the 3 last prompts. So we've got teal, spray, make a list. So that's 1, 2, 3. Stencil. We've got add words, and we've got, oh, the last prompt is you've got mail. Who remembers that film? Glad's are your favourite. I had an Aunt Glad. There's love and dahlias. Laura says, "Oh, you've got lovely flowers though, Laura. You could say peonies because you've got those beautiful peonies when they come out. Yes." Last prompt is you've got mail, so you can use postage stamps, envelopes. You just work with your imagination. That'll bring back a memory of that film. Oh, Rebecca, bless you. I won't rush, but I don't like to keep people. So it's lovely. We're just in that rhythm. We've got the prompts, and I will be doing these in the week. I love the prompt. You've got mail. Oh, pansies were Janet B's favourite, and also Laura has a connection with pansies. Laura, you're hanging in there. Laura, you're always in our hearts. There's a little rainbow here, and it's always in view. And it's always there. Oh, lovely Laura. So I'm going to say, has everybody got the prompts down? I'll put them in the lovely. I've got my crochet to be doing. I've got the prompts and journals. I've got my stitching to do, setting myself up for the week. Oh. Oh, Laura, I know. Thank you so much. Right. Yes, pop a number in between 1 and 100, and I will be sending you the lovely little heart that I made last week. It's got a special place. I haven't put anything in there, but you can put a little keepsake or a note in there. Well, thank you, Julia. I love the flower brochures and they make nice envelopes. Pop in your number. That's it, Janet. Pop one in for yourself and for other people, people that have been here in chat, people that aren't here, for your auntie, your uncle, anybody. Just pop some numbers in and I can send some happy mail off. Oh. And where's the postcard? Here. There we are. Oh, and there's Pam and Missy. You're up late, aren't you? I'm going to be busy. I knew it was a typo. I'm going to be busy. I do love to. I think it's part of my coping mechanism to have this rhythm of the week, starting here and setting myself up with the things I want to do during the week. I've got my crochet all the way over here and sewing, and it's just so I can pick something up, and it depends what sort of mood I'm in. I don't have to think then if things are set up. Yes. Popping some numbers in. Oh, there we are. That's it. Thank you. You've put a number in for Melissa. Oh, it's been absolutely, it always is wonderful. I'm going to finish the stream with the breathing, because the stream today, now don't worry, I am at this stage, I am mindful. I'm mindful that the candle's there, I'm not crafting. There we are, no more stretching over. I'm literally just going to read chat and read this card again. Oh, Kathy C says it's warm out there. You've had your little walk and we're just saying goodbye. Pop a number in. Pop a number in. Kat's put one in for Laura. That's lovely. And Dar's there. You've been with us, haven't you, Dar? Gentle listeners. And reach out to me in comments or on other forms of social media if you don't want to come into chat, or if you would like happy mail, just reach out to me. Popped a number in for there. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? That's lovely. And it's Stacey's first time in chat. It has been lovely. Let me just go to random number generator. Have we got all the numbers in? And I am going to generate a number, and the number says 89. Who's got nearest? Oh, you put a number in for Meljoy. That's very special. Thank you. Thanks for that. Janet says stop. Pop a number. Oh no, not pop a number in. I mean, who's nearest? On or under number 89? Kat has 88. Yes, we do this every Monday. It's lovely to start the week with one another. And for the lovely replayers there, whatever time that you're with us, thank you for sticking with us, replayers. Oh, Laura, isn't Rebecca's kitten lovely? So I will send. Did we say Cat was the nearest? Cat has 88. Cat, I will pop this in the post to you. It's a little heart of love. There we are. Let's do that. Let's pop that down. I write everything down. I'll be putting some links and things in the chat. Oh, Cheryl, dear. Oh, so that's it. Let's just end how we started. I'm going to put my back in the chat. In the chat. I mean, I'm looking at the chat. Onto the cushion of my feet. Oh. Did you see Freddie was setting an example? When I breathed out, he was there. Oh. Susan Blue says Happy Heart Day. Oh. No, Rebecca chose 88 for Brittany. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Let's just get this straight then. Thank you. If you just let me know who I need to send it to, because I'm not very good at reading up in the chat. Oh, Alicia says she thinks it was Rebecca, and Rebecca put it in for Candy, darling. Have you been one of the gentle listeners? Healing vibes to you, lovely, lovely Candy. So correct me if I'm wrong then. Rebecca put that in for Brittany. How lovely. That can be, if this is correct. Yes, I see Rebecca for Brittany. Well, I will send one to Kat as well. Yes. There we are. Thank you, Rebecca. That will be another heart of love to send to Brittany, because she has had a tough year. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. Right, I will leave you. And Freddie says goodbye too. Thank you. Rebecca's link's there. I'll see you over at Rebecca's. Sorry, I keep buffering. You take care, Becky, please. Yeah, and you continue to heal as well. Cheryl. Bye, Candy, dear. Bye, Alicia. Take care. Bye, Marilyn. Oh, bye, Beth. Bye, Joe. Oh, bye, Laura Joy. Pam and Misty. Sleep tight, Pam. Thank you for all your help in chat and links. Lovely Janet USA. Oh, Mary, so good that you could join us from all the way from New York. Bye, Sherry. Take care. Enjoy the signs of spring now, Janet B. Oh, take care. Take care. Becky, have a good week. I know you're always busy. Colin sends his love, Becky. Crafty Karen, lovely to see you. Night, night. Take care. Sleep well. Sleep well. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I will. This has been a wonderful start to the week. Rebecca's up next. Let's hop to Rebecca. There she is. I have a notification. Thank you for coming too, Kat. Take care. And as you sent me on, and I've got it on this journal, live creatively. Have a creative week, everybody. Take care. Hop on the bus to Rebecca's. Bye, everybody. Can't believe it's over. Can't believe it.